We have this transmitter way out in the country. It's in the salt marshes of Jersey. Is there a guy out there? No, I don't hear him. Out at the salt marshes of Jersey. And it's like a little island in the middle of this vast, untracked wilderness. And you can see it from the turnpike when you drive out there around exit 12. You can see the towers sticking up there. It's WOR's towers. And all around this transmitter place. Of course, it's a transmitter, so they have a big open field all around. And there's bramble bushes and there's rabbits. And once in a while, it's funny. It's nice. It's kind of touching at certain times of the season, during the mating season especially. The Carteret natives come out of the bushes and they lead out of your hand. And, yeah, you can hear them once in a while out there in the mating season especially, and particularly during the hibernation season. And once in a while during migration time. And they'll come out and lead out of your hand. And I'm working there night after hold them there. Don't stop me in those story. I'm working night after night after night there. And I would go tearing out the turnpike. And I was driving a Porche at the time. This little, tough, hard, bitten German automobile. For those of you who don't know about it, this is like a little tiny angry bullet. And I would come whistling through the Lincoln Tunnel. And I'm always about, the time is like 5 minutes after 11. I got to get out there by 12. And I go, ooh, ow, 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 ow. I'd go through that tunnel. Now I would get out on the turnpike and I would judge my speed. I would judge my speed by each exit, I'd say, oh, exit, I look at we're at exit 14. Oh, wow. And the trucks are whistling by, and I'm screaming down the turnpike at 75 miles an hour. And I have a radio in this thing, see, and I could tell what was going on in the radio station, how late I was. And I was sort of desperate to make it. Well, one night after night, I come in with about a minute and a half to spare. I go tearing down this driveway. We had a long, narrow driveway, Matt. It was one lane wide and had these big bushes that grew up on either side, like walls. And I would drive right down this lane, this driveway, and I would come whistling in right into the transmitter, and I could scream to a stop and jump out and run in, and they would have my team already on. Hi, Dave. Oh, boy, all right, here we go. Well, it was that kind of scene. Well, right in front of our transmitter shack, it was a pool. It was a deep pool of water. It wasn't really very deep. It was about 3 feet deep. And this pool was about 25 feet wide, Matt, and about 60 feet long. It was exactly like a swimming pool. And this pool was used for cooling the tubes. It was part of the water cooling system, for all the tubes in there. It had pipes on the bottom, all that stuff going in there, and you see steam rising out of it. And so on this fateful night, this is kind of a legend here at WOR yet, I am whistling along the turnpike, and it's like 12 minutes to 12. I go on at midnight, and I'm screaming, the little Porsche's going, I can hear the valves rattling, and the thing is banging. I come whistling off 12, that exit 12. It's a speed, exit speed, 25. Well, I was going roughly 125. And this guy hides in his little toll booth. He saw me every night there, I come whistling up, and I throw him the money. I throw him the card. I throw him $20, everything. I just throw it out. I just, whoa, right through the toll. And he says, good luck, Shep. Excelsior, make it. Well, I go tearing down this road, this bumpy road towards the transmitter. I can see the red towers up there. I've got about like a minute and a half. My radio is going, and I can hear the guy that's on. I don't even remember who was on before me then. The guy that's on is saying, well, folks, that's it for tonight, folks. Yes, sir. Stay tuned to Gene Shepard will follow us in 35 seconds. Holy smokes. I step my foot right through the floorboard, and I make the turn into our driveway. I go, wow. You should have seen that spin, the gravel flying. I bounce you. And I head through that tunnel with the high hedges on either side. And I've got these little Porche headlights, the little tiny headlights that point right down to the ground, like two little yellow candles, see? And I'm going, wow! And all of a sudden, for the first time in a year, I've been coming into this place. They have the chicken wire gate down, this huge chicken wire gate with the pipes, and I am going right into it at 70 miles an hour. Well, I belted that fence, and the thing went, boom, wow. The fence flew up in the air. I heard it hit the top of the car. It came down, boom. Wow, the Porche shot in, took off like a bird, and landed right in the swimming pool. Splash. I jumped out. I hit that water. I didn't even sink, man. I ran right over the top of the water into the transmitter. I sat down and said, "Hi, folks, this is old Shep. Yes, sir, this is old Shep." Well, that's one of the legends of WOR.